Right, we're back with this thing after quite a few days, actually, which is pretty poor indeed. But the good news is, so I've done all this. I've completely forgotten where I was up to. The good news is, oh, I don't think I have. Yes, I do. I have got new batteries, so there's supposed to be a sticker there. No sticker today. For the camera. In fact, they've got 4 new batteries. I almost was like, you know what, I'm gonna go buy. I know I ordered some batteries off AliExpress, but I'll just go buy another one from a local retailer for a higher price. But surprise, surprise, they did turn up pretty swiftly. I have to say, less than I think 2 weeks, probably like a few days. I'm gonna put that over there. Hold on. So yeah, now I have some new batteries, 4 new batteries, and a nicer external battery tester, so battery charger. So no being forced to buy a new camera, which is good or bad depending on how you look at things. I can't afford a new camera, so or an iPhone or something silly like that. But I've done something wrong. Alright. I need another one. There it is. So, yeah, that's the major news. I did go to the Lego shop where I buy things. The shop that sells Lego that I buy things from today, but I couldn't really afford anything, and they didn't have anything on special. Except they had that robot, that sort of 70s Japanese robot style thing. Slightly on. They only had one left, and it was reduced to clear a little bit because it's quite old now. And I quite like that set, so I thought, well, you know, next time I might. But I did buy another fridge magnet. They got like the new series of those. They're okay for like trashy quick videos, so I've got to have trashy quick video things, otherwise I just get sidetracked and I don't make enough videos. So there we go. It can't all be fancy Lego. I do have lots of fancy Lego though to do, so we're getting there. Alright, so this goes to the back. I'm hoping that I started this video, like I've decided since I've got a new battery, I'm just going to finish this whole thing in one video. So this is going to be the next bag as well. Except I'm not entirely sure that... Where's the red one gone? Ooh, I haven't seen that little... Oh, there it is. It's right there, okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that the other bag is in the box. Like, I know where the box for this is, and I'm assuming I left the bag number 3 in there, but what if I haven't? And it's like, well, I've just started the video, so we'll just have to go with the flow and see how it works out at the end. So I don't know why this is a HDMI cable end, which I used to... get a PlayStation 3 going. I took a PlayStation 3 into work to play SingStar games, and yeah, it went well. But kids are like, I don't recognize any of these songs. It's kind of weird. You're like, I was like, when was the last time I played this with kids? It's probably like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And it's like, and now all the songs that the kids used to kind of know because their parents listened to, like, we're talking about songs from 2014. Kids don't know anymore. And you're like, wow, things have sort of gone quickly. Like, nobody knows any ABBA songs because nobody's watched Mamma Mia. Whereas a few years ago, kids are like, yeah, I know this song. I've watched Mamma Mia. I don't really care, but I know what the song is. Uh-oh, we have to find another one of these. Are we not onto bag number 3 already? Because I feel like I've run out of pieces here. What is that thing for? Oh dear. This is like I haven't touched my desk properly. Oh, here it is. Where's the grey bit? Well, that's not so important. We don't actually need the grey rod so much. That can be a later addition, I think. When we find it at the end of the day, because I'm sure it's on the desk somewhere, but I can't see it, so I'm not going to worry. Though I am kind of worried, but not that worried. See, I knew I could find it. I'm like, I just have to learn to let go. Alright, and then this one goes here. This surely is the end of bag. No, there's an orange one left. There's this orange piece. Oh, and there's these two things. So they're going there. And that's where the orange piece. Surely this is the end of... Oh no, we've got these two little white pieces, right? So we must almost be end of bag number 2. Bag number 2, I can count. So that goes there, right. But, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So, bag number 3, and the instructions for bag number 1. Alright, 23 minutes. Let's do this. Let's get this out. Let's hope that these batteries aren't absolutely terrible and they do actually last 30 minutes. Because that would be annoying. So there we go. But speaking of music, I actually went and got another Let's Sing for my Nintendo Switch. So now I've got 2 Let's Sing games, and I'm bidding on the ABBA one on the internet. So I'm kind of hoping I'm going to get that one too. But it was kind of annoying. I looked on a website and it's like, oh, it's on special. I'll just buy it from my local chain retailer shop because it's on special on the chain retailer shop website. And then it's like, so I just thought I'll just pop over. I'll just go over and see how they are. And I quite like the fact that little rounded top. I don't know why, but that's quite neat. So that can go there. And then we're going to have 2 of these. Yeah, and then they're like, no, we don't have it. I'm like, but, and then I'm like, the only place that has 1 remaining copy, even though this is on special, there's only 1 place in Auckland, and it's like miles away. And I'm like, well, I want this. I want it cheap, so I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to have to somehow work out a way of getting there because I only have a bicycle. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go there before I go to work. But I'm like, oh, this is going to take me 2 hours to get there by bike. But I'm like, oh, I must be fitter than I thought because I managed to get there from my house to that place, which I can't really explain because I don't want to give away where I live. Got there and purchased the item picked it up because I purchased it online, and then got back on my bike in under an hour, and I was like, far out, that was a lot faster than I was anticipating. And that was kind of like, that hasn't happened for ages. I'm always underestimating how long it takes me to get anywhere. So this was like, whoa, I vastly overestimated the time that it would take me. And then by the time I got to work, I was half an hour early. I was like, oh great, I'm half an hour early. I actually thought I was going to be really scraping it in. But that was exciting for me. Almost exciting is doing this Lego set, which I haven't quite finished, as you can see. We're putting the doors on, good old fashioned standard Lego doors here, to go with not quite so, well, these things are falling out now, standard, whatchamacallit, base for that car. Anyhow, now what are we doing? I don't know, I don't understand what this instruction means. What is, oh, close the door, is that what is that seriously what it means? It means close the, oh my gosh. Alright, anyway, fine. Like, no one puts it on like that. I know the picture had it like that, but maybe there was actually the intention. They're like, well, I have a play feature in the construction of this. We'll tell them to put it on. I only have one, oh, there we go. We'll tell them to put it on with the doors open, and then we'll tell them to close it. That will be amazing. Oh, we've missed a piece. That one goes there. And, alright, now we're going to get a window. And now those doors are locked in place. I think closing the doors could have waited till you've actually put the roof on, put the glass on the windscreen. That goes there. I like this. These are quite useful for something, I'm sure. Where's the, come on, it's green, it's green. It's not here, I can't see it. Where's the last one of these? I'm looking. Oh, here it is. So that goes there. And a blue thing goes there. Right. I was a bit disappointed at work. I think I'm kind of working through it, and it's like I don't really know how to figure the situation out, because I think I mentioned on this channel that we had a phone nicked, and I was like, oh, it can't be one of the kids. Why would kids steal? These kids aren't, you know, they're typically the kind of kids you would expect to steal things. In fact, I had a conversation with a kid because they pointed out that I think one of my Nintendo DS's has been stolen from work, and which is not the end of the world because I've got a ton of those things, but it's depressing. I said, I think it's being stolen, and they were like, well, it's not any of the kids who come to after school care, because they're all like good kids and they wouldn't steal things. And I'm like, well, you'd think that, but it turns out that the phone had been stolen by one of the kids who go on a regular basis to the after school care, and in fact the kid I was really hoping hadn't done it but had, and so I have to work out how to navigate that and the consequences and all of that. They don't seem to actually acknowledge that it was a wrong thing to do. So yeah, it's a strange situation to be in. Very unfortunate. It's kind of like, oh man, I wish people hadn't done that. So like, everybody else has to deal with this rubbish. Alright, so now we're going to find out where this piece is. And this piece is going to go here. I did see some exciting Lego set recently that I quite liked the look of, but I forgot what it was. I could have got, is this the right piece to go here? No, it's not. Could have got, saw at an op shop they had basically unused that Creator Pirate set, one of the Creator Pirate sets from recently, but it was a bit expensive, but somebody bought it, so that's right. They've still got this large Eternals set from a few years back, which, you know, could be okay, but no one's bought that one yet. So if I somehow manage to get just a little bit of money, I could possibly get that one. But I don't know if that's that exciting. But it could be. It could be that exciting. So, alright. Oh, well, this looks interesting. We're going to be able to shoot some things. Alright. I did look at getting tonight, like there's a little Minecraft set that's kind of like meh. But there's also a Ninjago set, like a cheapy Ninjago set, and I honestly can't remember if I've done it or not. It's the one with the 4 characters in it. I was like, I did that one, didn't I? I can't remember. Like I went and bought another one of these from the Lego shop, and I was like, oh, I've already done this one, but that's okay. But I have got another project. I've got this one, which I'm pretty sure I haven't done, so we can do that one another time. It's like, it's getting really difficult to remember what on earth I've actually done and what ones I haven't done. Which doesn't have to be. How does this fit together? What is going on here? Alright. Alright, let's go back. Oh, they don't go on the top. They go there. And that makes more sense. Not paying attention. And then that goes there. And then that one goes there. What is this thing for? I've completely forgotten how this is going to fit into anything, but it looks nice. Look at that. Does that have to be that way? This is the weirdest extra piece. Like, that's an angled piece. It could just be two. I guess if they did 2 1x2s, that's 2 pieces, and you can do it with one of those, and it's smooth. So who knows? And that's going to be the thingy what's it to shoot things with. And this is going on the top. Oh, look at this. It's an all-in... Oh, no, I made this. I was like, gosh, it's an all-in-one piece just for this. But no, it's not. I just made it. Not paying attention. So that goes there. This looks interesting. So we're going to be shooting the... Are we shooting these things out of the top? I hope so. We're going to put the wheels on first, after we put this on. And that's going to spin around. This actually looks like it's got some pretty nifty play feature, if that's how it works. And that goes there, and 1 wheel, and 2 wheels. I don't think I've had blue insides. I almost got a flower, like a non-Lego branded flower set. It was a dessert one, another one of those dessert ones. But it had the cam piece from Technic, but it was in like lavender and tan. I'm like, that's almost worth it just to get for the quirkiness of having. So that's the top part. I don't know actually what. I'm sure we must be putting these ice cream things in there. But we'll find out once we've finished these instructions. That was a satisfying click, wasn't it? That was spot on. I also bought a Star Trek game for my Switch, which is pretty impressive given I haven't actually played anything on it. But it was like real cheap on. I looked it up. Like I googled it and there was an ad for it, and then I was like, oh, it's actually really cheap at the moment. And there's also like a DC Dogs thing based on that movie. Which is also real cheap, but is like the reviews are not that great for that game, so I don't know what the reviews are for the Star Trek game. Probably not that good. There's only, I think, one reason. But of course I can buy things online, but I can't because I can't remember my Wi-Fi password, and I'm like, well, I have to kind of look up how to find I must have written it down somewhere. Or I could plug it into the Ethernet. That's the nice thing about that. You can plug it in wired connection. Alright, so many things to think about. I just had to find my soldering iron as my main thing. What is all this green? Where did this come from? This doesn't look right. So, oh, okay, I see. That bit goes there. That bit goes there. That bit goes there. Sticker goes there. In. This is the front of the truck. I love it. Alright, and that's the front of the truck. And that goes there, but we must surely have another piece to go here. And alright, we're going to put this. Oh, nice. I thought that was a kind of cool piece, but it's just a standard Technic bit. That's probably not going to go down well with YouTube. Anyway, so this goes there. It is the little green slimy things. It's the various. I feel like you should get more than just one of each colour. So that's all set up, and now we can shoot things. Oh, there is a piece that goes to the front. I completely missed the step. That piece goes there. And kind of not what I was expecting. I kind of think I should have done that better. Alright. It's still not working. How am I supposed to... Do I have to not actually... Do I have to drop that down? Yeah, it shoots out. That's kind of disappointing, to be honest. You kind of want it to... Maybe if you wiggle it enough, it gets a bit looser over time. And then this thing is strong enough to push it out of the way. At the moment, it doesn't seem strong enough. But I guess that's the price you pay for clutch power with Lego. And so this just goes on the back somewhere. I guess it just goes on that thing. We can... It's a shame there isn't a place to hook it. I guess you can hook it to this thing. Kind of. that doesn't really work. But still, the camera still says that I have good battery and not have lost any battery yet. So that's just a full description of all the play features. There's that thing. There's the car. So not too bad. Like this actually comes off real easy. That was my something or other. That was a watch that I bought. There we go. And you get these little things, and you get all these extra pieces, and you get hair, and you get like things, and you get some pretty cool minifigures. This is as good as you kind of would expect it to be. It's kind of fun. It's like it. I like it. You could do it with two people because one person could make the car because you get one book for that, and you could. So this is a two people at the same time set. Mostly, this is obviously a little bit more complicated than the car. So whoever does this one is, you could do it with like if you're a younger person. The younger person could do the car, and then you can do this. Though I wish this thing was just super loose. Maybe if it didn't have both of the little claws holding it in place, and it only had one claw, then it would be fragile enough that it could pop out. Because that would be awesome if you could just shoot and you wouldn't know that they were there. You'd be like, what? How can you shoot? But now it's just like, yeah, kind of opens. You have to like pull it down and, well, that was smart. Okay, thanks for watching. We did it. All good. So new batteries. 4 batteries. Can charge them all while I'm using the camera. It's going to be wild. We're going to make so many videos. Did I even get that car? That car is incredibly similar looking to that car, which is, I guess, not surprising. It's not that similar looking, but it has the same kind of feel. Never managed to get a large city set. One day, maybe. Oh, I got that one. I don't know if I did it on the channel. The forest police station with the bear. I got 2 of those sets, so maybe I should do the other one at some point. I think I got it before I started making videos. But that's the largest city one I've done, I think, in the police area. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening and eat your ice cream and so on. Bye.